Okay, I'm at Country View Condos in Tacoma. This is like a couple blocks away from our office. So I'm right across the street from Ford Middle School. There's two parking lots. This is going to be revision 2. All right, so this revision 2 is to do a full depth grind and overlay of the entire south lot. We're also going to do the same thing up on the north lot. So just to give you an idea of the boundary lines, it goes behind the carport, and it actually goes through this walkway over to that gravel. So we're going to include that area right there as well. So full depth, 3-inch grind, and then overlay this whole area. We got one catch basin here. You got 3 carports. There's 3 wheel stops that we can salvage and then reset after taking out all the asphalt and putting in new. But we'll have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 extruded wheel stops, dispose of those, and then put back the 4.5-inch tall standard wheel stops. So there'll be 11 new ones in that area and there, and then we're gonna reset those 3 wheel stops there. We'll also paint the 11 wheel stops in this area. So on the current bid, the seal coat and striping bid, we've got there's a separate cost in there to seal coat and stripe everything, so we're good with that. But on this asphalt quote, we definitely want to add in the removal of the wheel stops, put back new, and then and so we'll have that here in the south lot. That's only one entrance in and out. As far as staging goes, we're gonna have to pave all the way out to the road here. So I would imagine as we're making our way out to the road here, I don't think we necessarily have to have traffic control. I don't think, only because it's as you can see, the traffic's not extremely busy. You got 512 that's just on the other side of this school. But I think as we get out here and do this removal and placement, we'll probably have to be a little strategic on how we load the paver and pull out, because we'll have to go right to this line here. So we will do a full depth grind and overlay all the way out to this point here. And you see there's a little bit of shoulder on the side here, not a lot. Okay, so this is the south lot. I'm gonna take you over to the north lot. Okay, now I'm on the north parking lot here, right off of 15th Avenue Court East. I was just over there on the other side of that fence on that south lot. Now I'm on the north lot. So on the other bid, we were just going to take out the drive aisle and replace it. Now they want to do everything. So that means we're going to go all the way back to the fence line. There's dirt back there, but we'll take the asphalt all the way back to the concrete and then right below the fence line. So it'll be asphalt all the way. Okay, and then as you can see, the asphalt goes behind the carport. These carports are about 9 feet here, but you've got these large beams in the front that are a lot lower. So a Mini X can enter in from the sides of these without a problem, but we do need to be careful out here in the front as we try to take out all the asphalt that goes through here. So now on this revision, it's going to be a complete grind and overlay of the entire lot. The biggest challenge here is getting underneath all these carports. Okay, the other thing is wheel stop replacement. You've got all these wheel stops in here. As a matter of fact, hold on. Okay, I gotta change a plan on this north lot, and I'm also gonna change up the plan on this south lot too. I said to remove all the wheel stops on that lot. so that we could do all the asphalt behind the wheel stops. But as I'm looking at, with the exception of this spot and that spot, all this asphalt looks pretty good all the way down. And I don't know why we would be replacing it. I'm going to suggest that we go right up to the front of these wheel stops. There might be a couple areas where we got to go in a little bit, but I'm going to say we go in front of all the wheel stops here and not remove any of these wheel stops. We just do a cut right down the front because this backside looks good. So change of plan. On both lots, we're not going to remove the asphalt behind the wheel stops. We're going to remove all the asphalt in front of the wheel stops throughout the whole lot, both the north and the south lot. Make a saw cut through. That includes down here, all the way up to this concrete wall here. All right. This is gravel right here, right now, in this area. And I'm not sure why. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to come down here and then go asphalt right in front of the sidewalk here. So we're going to fill this in 3 inches and then go straight across here at the wall and then go in front of the wheel stops all the way down here, in front of all these wheel stops all the way down here. And on this back area, we'll take out this whole area here. So from this wheel stop, we'll go this direction all the way down. And then we'll come around this way and then do a cut right here into the front of this wheel stop and then go all the way down the front. I'll have this drawn out. Catch basins, I'll show you where those are at. You can see this right here. This lid is raised, and I don't think it necessarily needs to be lowered, but we do need to make sure that we keep the water flowing out and down to the catch basin here. Since it's a high spot there, we got to make sure no water stops and collects right there. We got to get it to flow out this way into the catch basin. Okay, you can see there's some pretty large concrete bases around these posts, so we're gonna have to work around that a little bit. Might have to even do a little saw cutting on that, just to, well, maybe not those, but this one, maybe clean it up. But you got a catch basin right here. We're okay with the height on this catch basin. Up here, I think there's another catch basin as well. Okay, so then as it goes under the carport, you see wheel stops go all the way through, and then we'll do a saw cut. Well, I don't think we'll have to saw cut. Might just be able to grind right in front of it. Either way, we're gonna go right in front of the wheel stops here on both sides. So now we're not removing the wheel stops. Like I said, I will, on my aerial map, I will draw in the dimensions, and I will provide the dimensions for all of this. I'll also make the notes that we're going to stay in front of the wheel stops here. Over on that south lot, there was a couple broken wheel stops on the far southwest corner. That area right there, I'll include that to remove those extruded wheel stops and put in new, but that'll be it for the extent of the wheel stops. But all of this will go all the way out to the main part of the road, which is right out on the street there. We'll come right into here, go around this concrete, follow this all the way down, and like I said, go over to the concrete wall and up against the building, and then come out in front.